Stay tuned as Marvel Legends are revisiting the Infinity Saga with 8 brand new figures. Sort of. Hello and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. And today, thanks to the good folks at Collider.com, we have had a whole wave of Marvel Legends revealed, but in a slightly different format than we're used to. It is a whole wave of MCU figures, and they are revisiting that Infinity Saga packaging that we got a couple of years ago. Now, I for one love the MCU, and the Infinity Saga itself is a closed chapter. It's got a start, middle and end, which gives Hasbro the opportunity to revisit that wow. Give us characters that we're missing in our collection. Help us fill some gaps. Give us some upgrades. Now, these 8 single packed figures that they revealed today don't exactly do that. At least for my collection. I can only speak for myself. I think these are aimed at the new collector that's trying to backtrack, and some of these may be hard to track down on the aftermarket. I don't know. I haven't looked in a while. But anyway, let's go through these as 3 of them we've already seen. First up, it is of course Bruce Banner. Now I know it's only a guy in a shirt, but it's all about that world building, that character representation. And the last time we got Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner, it was in an Amazon 4-pack. It just looked nothing like him. So this is desperately an upgrade that we needed. And he is wearing a sort of accurate shirt from like the Infinity Saga as well. So happy to have him. I do think the box is a little bit lackluster though. I would have liked to seen an interchangeable head here, maybe with like an angry expression and like the green veins pulsating through. That would have been nice, but not to be. But we did already see this at San Diego Comic-Con. Same for the Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow from the Winter Soldier, one of my favourite MCU movies still, and this is one of the first MCU figures that I picked up when I started to get into the MCU line proper, when Hasbro upped the game. But they have upped the game even more so here, as they have gave the digital face printing tech to both of the head sculpts with the different hairstyles, both seen in the film of course, and they've also went the extra mile to give us the double jointed pinless elbows, which will make a difference. So this is an upgrade I definitely want for the collection. Another one that I will be getting that we already seen is the Mark II, which is basically a repaint of the Mark III, but in a more chrome sort of look, which is accurate. That's exactly how it should be, so no complaints from me. I'll be adding that to my Hall of Armor, and they also gave us the interchangeable head with the sort of faceplate up, so you can see Tony's face under there. So these 3 we've already seen, and these 3 are probably the ones I want. Moving on to the figures that were revealed today, starting off with Spiderman and his debut appearance in the MCU from Civil War. Now, I can't see any real differences from this figure apart from maybe a lighter blue deco. They have included one of the nicer Peter Parker head sculpts though that came in the Ned 2-pack last year, but again, it's Spider-Man. These always sell well, but this is definitely aimed at the people that are trying to backtrack and get some of those earlier release figures and add those character designs to their collection they may be missing. Another 2 figures from this same movie, starting off with Iron Man, the Mark 46. Now again, we had a couple of opportunities at this in the past, and the only difference I can see is maybe a slightly different deco, but I'm not too sure. But it's still another armor to add to your Hall of Armor, and they have included another Tony Stark head sculpt, one of the better ones that came in maybe the Thanos 2-pack from last year, but still just another gap filler if you're missing. But this one may be more desirable to sort of the wider collector, as it's War Machine in his most sort of recognizable look in a single packed release. The last time we got this was maybe in a 2-pack with the disco armor. I think there was an Avengers Best Off wave as well, but not everyone has the opportunity to get that. So this may be more desirable for some people, just to add a more generic War Machine in their collection. But 3 figures from Civil War. And saying that, there is actually another figure from Captain America the Winter Soldier, but this time it's Cap himself in one of his most popular costumes. It is Captain America in his stealth suit that we did see again in the MCU during Infinity War. So I would have liked to have seen a proper upgrade to this figure. I'm talking pinless joints, sort of retooled torso to make him a little bit bulkier. The only thing they have upgraded with this figure is the head sculpt with that digital face printing tech. Otherwise, it is just a second opportunity for people to get a figure that came out back in 2014. So yeah, this one really did deserve a better upgrade, considering we've seen the same costume design again later on, but it wasn't to be. This last one, though, is a head scratcher, as it's Thor with a very weird head sculpt. Now, again, we have had multiple opportunities to get this Thor. I think he came in a 2-pack with Lady Sif. He was single-packed in the Best of Avengers wave. He came in a 4-pack, that Amazon set. So, again, we've had this version of Thor a lot. This time, slightly redecoed, new head sculpts, and one of them has a really weird expression. So, I don't know where that's from, any particular scene. You'll have to let me know in the comments, but probably the least desirable out of all these figures is another Thor. So, will I upgrade for some new head sculpts? I don't know. Time will tell, but they have a whole wave. This is basically a Marvel Legends wave without a Build-A-Figure. So we shall see when these go up for pre-order tomorrow, but I'm probably going to pick up the ones I'm missing in my collection and then maybe play the long game just to upgrade some of the better head sculpts in the future. I don't know. As I said, time will tell, but you let me know what you think in the comments below. I definitely think this is a missed opportunity when it comes to the Infinity Saga. Like, go back and give us characters we don't have. Go back and give us characters that are worthy of an upgrade, like Nick Fury from the first Avengers film. Like, give us some of the army builders we're missing as well, like the Chitauri. Like, there's so many MCU characters we still need that would fit perfectly in this Infinity Saga branding. So it is a shame just to see figures getting re-released that are so old. But again, I'm an old man that's been collecting for a while. This isn't aimed at me. This is aimed at the new collector that's trying to backtrack, and some of these may be harder to track down. So anyway, I'm going to shut up. You let me know what you think in the comments below. But if you like Marvel Legends reviews, then people, you're in the right place. Hit the video tab, find the playlist, but most importantly, please hit that subscribe button. Hit all in the notification bell. Don't miss out on a video, and please become a channel member. Either show some love or join the members club. Much appreciated. There are some more tiers as well that I will explain on a future video, but honestly, go and check them out, support the channel. I appreciate you. All these figures go up for pre-order in all the usual places tomorrow, and I'll catch you on my live stream. All right, I'll see you on the next one.